Hello, magical people. My voice box hurts. Hello, Rachel. And Cookie. And Segment. Boop. So today was day one of Planet Comic-Con for this year. It was amazing. I had a lot of fun. Myself and a buddy of mine did this dueling magicians sort of shtick for most of the time, promoting the Kansas City Renaissance Festival, where he would do a trick and I would do one and then he would do it, and it was just a great bit and a great way to do a little bit of magic back and forth. Well, it was the other person's turn. It gave whoever was next just a second to prepare whatever they were doing next if it needed preparation, and that's great. We were bantering back and forth, and it was a lot of fun. Additionally, I had a lot of fun going and meeting some really cool people. Jessica Negri was there, so it's always fun to talk to her 'cause she's so cheerful. Additionally, got a chance to meet the voice actors for Widowmaker, Roadhog, and Mercy from Overwatch. And the voice actor for Roadhog is the sweetest and most badass teddy bear you'll ever meet. A+ hugger. He's the best. So that was great. I was in costume as Jeffrey Best, my ex-jester from Festival, who's lying over there in a lump on the table. Just right over there. And I'm going to make sure that's washed because I'm also going back on Sunday. I'm getting in for free just to go walk around as my character and promote Festival. And I was still in character meeting all of those voice actors and meeting everyone. So it was funny. The guy, Josh, who voices Roadhog, caught on to it immediately, and we had a good time bantering back and forth with it. The voice actress for Widowmaker either didn't pick up the shtick or did a very good job of playing along. I can't really tell which. But she asked me where I was from, and, of course I said Canterbury because that's the village that Kansas City Renaissance Festival is. But it's also a real place in England. So she's like, where are you from? And I go, oh, Canterbury. And she goes, oh, I know where that is. And I'm just like, oh right. And GSV for my name, I said it was Jeffrey Best. And when I get autographs from celebrities and whatnot, I have them sign Cards Against Humanity cards. And it's sweet. I'm not going to show you all of them because they're not exactly, I don't want to show off things that are inappropriate, and it being Cards Against Humanity, some of them are inappropriate. So when the first person I went to was the Roadhog one. Second one I went to was for Widowmaker, and she's so sweet, and there was nobody in her line. There was 20, 30 people in Roadhog's line. There was a person in Widowmaker's line. Hi, cat. But as soon as I got my autograph from Roadhog, I went right over to her line, and she didn't really know what Cards Against Humanity was, and even after I explained it, she still didn't really get it. So I'm like, that's okay. Just it's a noun, it's a person, place, thing, or it's a verb, or whatever. In my head, I know it's a present participle verb, but I'm not gonna say that and be all technical about it. So I usually just say noun, person, place, thing. And what she did, she started drawing a picture instead. But no, Cato. She started drawing a picture instead, and about halfway through drawing the picture, she was wearing long sleeves. She pulled up her sleeve and looked at her arm. So what my assumption is, because I never actually saw it, but from the way she pulled up her sleeve and she did that at such an angle where I couldn't see it, like kind of you are right now to me, and looked for a few seconds and then drew and then looked and then drew and then pulled the sleeve back. So I'm pretty sure this is a tattoo that's on her arm. So I just think that's awesome. I know the cat.
Playing with your bag.
I know the cat wants my attention. And then Roadhog's card is amazing. Josh is funny. He's hilarious. He's cool. I have nothing but good things to say about him. Speaking of, I guess I'll promote something since this was handed to me
he is in a new show called We're Alive Frontier, premiering on Alpha by Geek and Sundry. So I guess I'll promote that since that was very specifically handed out. Hi, Sackman. Hi, Kitty. Oh, I'm about to get licked. My forehead's getting licked. Oh, now it's not. Now my arm is getting licked because I put it in front of her face. Hello, Sackman. Oh, she heckin' booped you. So, after that, I went to Mercy's line, and she had heard of the game, she said, or specifically Cards Against Humanity. She's heard of the game, but still kind of didn't really get it. So she asked me for an example of something that she could put. So I'm like, you know what, actually? And then I pulled out the one that Josh signed. I'm like, this is what he did. And she's like, okay. So it sort of gave her... I don't really like explaining how Cards Against Humanity is, like, as rude as it is. Like, I'll say it's rude, but I don't really like getting into the nitty-gritty about it. So, the best way I could do that is I showed her the one Josh made. Because it was on point for Cards Against Humanity. So, not to be outdone by Josh, she made a card that was pretty on par with that. So I got a lovely drawing by Widowmaker, and then excellent two other cards signed by Mercy and Roadhog. So it's awesome. And then the one that Jessica signed was significantly better than the other two I have signed by her, so I'm happy about that. Additional Comic-Con experience, and this is probably my highlight of the day. Hi, cat. I walk around as my jester, Jeffrey Best, and I don't know, it's not in that pouch, it's in one of my other pouches. But I have one of those, like, collapsible staves that's, like, 3 feet long. Hi, Sackman, are you sniffing around the camera there? And in Festival, every time a child would have, like a wooden sword or something, and they were, like, trying to duel people, I would pull it out and just and duel with them. I'd stick my staff out and wait for them to, like, hit it, and then I'd move it to a different position, wait for them to hit it, and, like, circle around doing, like, a duel sort of thing. I don't know. And then after, like, 3 or 4 minutes, I would be like, I concede, and I'd bow down, and some kids will just hit me on the head when I do that. I digress. So there was a little girl who was dressed as Link, and was just her parents were having a rest or something along the side, and she was just, like, pointing her sword at everybody walking by, and this catches my eye, so I sort of, like, and I'm, like, in the middle of the lane or the people that are walking, so I, like, stop, and I, like, do, like, a side scoot over and pull out my collapsible staff and open it up, and, like, do, little swirlies, and then I'm like, duel. And then for like 3 or 4 minutes, I'm doing that with this little girl, and that's hilarious. Her parents are just rolling, and there's like 20 or 30 people like starting to surround the two of us, like taking pictures and videos. And I'm just like, this little girl is having the best time of her life, and that's what I do it for. I had an amazing time doing Magic, which I haven't done a lot of Magic in a long time, and it really felt good to be doing Magic again. And this little girl was having a great time, and that's what I do it for. She was having such a good time, and I got to see the girls. We saw her. Birdie and we got to see your cousin, your cousin, and then her cousin's daughters, who are always fun. They love Magic. Last year at Comic-Con, I don't know if I've told this story or not, but last year at Comic-Con, they enjoy Magic because I've showed not because I've showed them, but I've showed them some Magic, and they enjoy Magic.
They enjoy your Magic.
So they went to a stage magician, last year, and one of them got called up on stage to participate in a trick. And she just looks at the guy. How did she put it? She just looks at the guy and goes,
I know a better magician. His name's Chris.
Yeah, it's like, I know a better magician. His name's Chris. I'm just like, oh my goodness. When her mother told me that, I was just over the moon. It's great. And then I got to actually see them this year, because I didn't get to see them last year. So that's fun. Magic, autographs, bedtime.
Dinner, and then bed.
Had dinner, going to bed, I'm sleepy. I get to do this in 2 more days. Thank you all for watching me and my magical self. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.